What's up, everybody? Another weekend in the woods. Back out here in Upper Hillsborough Wildlife Management Area. Small game season, first weekend. This is the second day of it. I didn't come yesterday, just had things to do around the house. But got the shotgun, and during small game you can hunt for hogs, and I've got slugs loaded in here just in case I see one, but might not pass up a squirrel either, or a rabbit. You never know. But I'm about to cross the Hillsborough River here, and we'll be in the thick of it. In here by the river. I may have to drive through that if I shoot something on the other side. Depends on how big it is. I'm going down here and there's a bridge I can cross. Here's the old ladder bridge. That water looks pretty. It's a little bouncy. It's like a springboard. All right, let's go. I'm gonna end up going in the deep dark woods, pretty much paralleling the river, a way I used to try to go, or used to go, but it's been many years, it's all growed over. So I'll have my GPS to try to help me get back in there where I need to be without really getting way off track. All right, we're getting to where I need to cut into the woods. That big pine tree right there is kind of my cue to cut in. I'm gonna go back through there somewhere. There used to be kind of an established trail 5-6 years ago, but the last time I tried to go through it, it was totally, I couldn't find it. But I'm gonna cut in here and see if we can manage our way through the woods. All right, here we go. Shows 0.60 into the creek, and I was in there last weekend during the muzzleload, and but I came in from the other side, so we're about to find out how bad this side is, and hopefully it's not too swampy. Shouldn't be. It's kind of drying up some. Well, I haven't seen any remnants of a trail. I haven't seen any machete marks, any old flags. There's this cool tree with air plants. I'm got 0.40 to go, so I'm not making very good time. I'm having to try to pick through all this stuff. Yeah, it's a cool little spot though with these trees. Some sort of magnolia maybe. It's got air plants all over. It's pretty cool. There's another one. Well, between using my compass and the GPS, I still really couldn't navigate it because it's so thick. So I ended up just staying harder over to the river and ran into the river. But I do know it's pretty thick along this river over here before it gets to the back area, what I call. I'm just gonna have to beat the bushes. Here's a beautiful section of the Hillsborough River. It's just thick to get down in here, really thick. There is no paths along it, really overgrown. You just gotta beat the bushes. And last time I came through here last weekend, I ended up having a whole bunch of ticks on me. So I sprayed my clothes with permethrin, and I got a lot of bug spray on today, hoping to prevent them from getting on me. But as thick as this is, I wouldn't be surprised if I still have some. I'll have to check over real good. Let's keep going. Here's some really fresh hog rooting. Real fresh. They're in here somewhere. I gotta get through this little swampy area. Looks like I can do it and stay dry. Yeah, this is real fresh. Another little spot. You can come down here and catch some fish sometimes. It's a beautiful area. Check out this old cypress. Pretty much hollowed out in the middle. You can get in there during a rainstorm. I wouldn't suggest a lightning storm, but yeah, you'd be competing with the insects in there. I'm still following the river. It's thick, and you think you're right next to it and going the right way, but then you kind of hit a hard corner and it backtracks on itself, and now I got to go through all this again. That's all right. Air plants. Just out here having fun, playing in the woods. Y'all look how pretty it is along this river. Man. Another fishing hole here. There goes some ducks. Beautiful. Man, it's pretty right here. Look down in the water, it's so clear you can see the suckerfish. Them old armored placosmuses. Placosmuses. It's fun to say. Wind's blowing a little bit. I'm getting close to where I was aiming for now, but totally off trail. That's perfectly fine. I found me a log to sit on over here by the river. I spent about 30 minutes picking off them Caesar weed hitchhikers. They just get all over me. They're all over this place. Terrible out here. They just cover me head to toe, and it takes time to get them all off. I can't stand them. Now that I got them all off, I still got more to go. Probably end up picking up a bunch more. But look at that river. Sure is pretty. Well, I made it down in here to the little creek area where I used to hunt. Definitely, like I said, couldn't use the trail, couldn't find the trail. Ended up just running into the river and following it. Now I'm down here by this little creek. This is where I was at last weekend. If y'all seen the previous video, there was a couple does walked out in front of me right through here. It was pretty exciting. But I'm gonna keep walking through and come out the back side and make one big loop, and if I don't see anything, that's gonna be my day. I still got a long way to go to get out of here. Out of these deep, dark woods, anyway. This water coming out of these swamps is crystal clear. There's not as many people get back in here like they used to. Back in the day, the property line, it used to be a little bit looser with, I don't know, riffraff kind of coming in and out, but I think some of the property owners tightened up, letting people come and go through the property and stop people from coming in, which in turn has allowed this place to really get overgrown because not many people come in here anymore. Just during hunting season, they try to get in here, and I don't know. And the hurricanes has really done a number. Just thick in here. Trees fall. All these little bushes in here just take over. These things right here are my nemesis. Right there. I hate them things. There's some sawgrass coming up. I don't know what this is exactly, but the deer love munching on it. You can see how high the watermark gets in here. Pretty flooded. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, I said I didn't know what this was, but I'm pretty sure I do. I think it's wild coffee. There's a berry bean. But, pretty sure that's what it is. It's all over out here. The deer munch on the leaves. I think humans can eat it too. I don't think it has any like caffeine in it or anything. It's not like that kind of coffee. Maybe the same family though. I don't know. The old Caesar weed. Out taking over. Everywhere, look at it. Jeez. Well, it's pretty doggone overgrown through here. I don't think I picked the right route today. I'm 0.15 from the fire line on the south end, but I'm having a hard time getting over to it. Oh, and I am totally covered in all them daggum Caesar weed hitchhikers again. This is probably gonna be the last time this year I come through these woods. We'll see. Alright, here's the fire line. Had to work hard for this one. It got thick, viney, palmetto-y, bushy. It was thick. But here we are. Now we're gonna meander on these fire lines back to the truck. Gonna make a big old loop. And that's what I'm gonna do. Not gonna stop much unless I see something, but we're gonna keep on keeping on. Look at all the damage from these pigs. Look at this. Just tore up. Man. You can smell them too. I'm gonna walk these fire lines and maybe one of them will pop its head out. Then when it does, the work starts. If I can make a shot. Look at all that. Well, if y'all are anything like me and like being out in the woods, especially here in Central Florida, I suggest go ahead and start doing it. Because it's almost mid-February and it's fixing to just get hot. And it's gonna be too daggum hot for people to even get out on the trails. I will go out on the trails during the summer, but boy, it's just so much more pleasant hiking in the fall, winter, and earlier spring when the humidity isn't quite so bad. But we gotta take what we got. You better get out while you can before it's 100 degrees and 100% humidity. Well, y'all, I didn't see anything back there in the back on the fire lines. I'm headed back to the truck. It's almost 2 o'clock now and it's starting to get warm. I'm sweating pretty good. I'm probably about a half a mile from the river crossing and then another quarter of a mile to the truck. So I appreciate y'all watching these videos and we'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya. Back in the day, there used to be more people come back in here because it didn't have as much property around them that was, well, shit, I just got wet.